All right, so it's been 5 hours now. Basically, since I woke up, I've just been lying on the floor. First, I was in the room over there. Then I was out on the balcony over there. Now I'm on the sofa, and I've just been wanting to start filming this YouTube video, but I've just been feeling depressed and like waiting for a moment of inspiration to come, and it's not coming. This is even like the fourth time that I tried to film this clip. Probably delete this one too. So basically the situation is that things have not been going well. Last video I mentioned to y'all that, a few things haven't been on point with the businesses. With Edge, we just had a launch and there was some delays getting it shipped out. That made me feel bad for everyone who ordered. With the supplement brand, that's still coming out, but it has to get delayed a month because of some supply chain issues. And those things are annoying, but like the Edge launch was still great, and this supplement company is still coming, and I still think it's gonna be insane. But on the non-business end, yeah, there's been some shit. So back in January, I made my single biggest investment at a single time into the stock market. And that wasn't at the very peak, but that was almost at the peak. And since then, it's just been... And my total portfolio is down by over 200K, and it hurts. It's eating away at me. I can't stop thinking that it took me, so much effort to make that 200K, really 300K, because I'm investing after tax money, and it's gone. Also, there's a real estate investment I made around the same time that I'll go into more detail in a future video, but now interest rates are going up. The economy is slowing down. We might be going into a recession. The markets are down, and the housing market, it's not a lot of certainty there. And I'm worried that that's another big chunk of money that may not do well. And then there's YouTube. About a month ago, I did a video telling y'all that the channel was finally starting to bounce back in terms of views and new subscribers, and things were trending up. And then all of a sudden, the last 3 weeks or so, it just seems like we've lost that momentum that was really starting to build up. Even though I've been sticking to the same strategy of super clear titles and concepts, and I don't know what is happening. And then our wedding's coming up, and there's another big life change coming up around the same time as that. And normally those would just be super exciting things, but with all the other uncertainty, it just seems to add even more stress to the mix right now. And I'm sure I sound like a whiny bitch right now, but it feels like the walls and the ceilings and the floors are all closing in at the same time. Maybe flying the new drone, the replacement drone from the last one I crashed, and throwing back some pre-workout. Maybe that can bring my spirits up. I love these. I love the drones. I love pre-workout. Oh no! And that is how you land the drone. Like a boss. Almost. I wasn't supposed to slide down the window like that. Leaving the house always helps lift the spirits a little bit. Caffeine doesn't hurt either. But I'm not trying to sit here and have this video be just, oh, poor me. So something that's been on my mind this morning is those good times in life where you have momentum in your favor. It's like you're playing on easy mode, right? I remember when I finally got a few dates with girls that I liked, when I was really struggling with my confidence there, all of a sudden, approaching became easier. I started getting more and more dates. With YouTube and the algorithm, you have a couple videos that pop off, and then YouTube just starts promoting your videos like crazy, and you just start cruising. You start like fucking riding that wave. And I think what separates the winners from the losers, the boys from the men, is that when you lose that momentum, how do you react? Because right now, I feel like I don't have momentum in my favor, and it's so easy to want just to lay there on the floor and feel bad for myself. But I know that these are like the make or break moments in life. Like when you're about to give up, you're thinking about, maybe I should just skip a YouTube video this week. Maybe I should just stop dating. Like after I had my first girlfriend and I broke up with her, I stopped putting myself out there and talking to girls for months. And guess what? When I decided, I want to talk to girls again, it was like I lost all the confidence that I'd built up, and I just start from scratch, one step forward, 2 steps back. With the YouTube algorithm, it's even more amplified because you can see in the analytics, if a couple videos underperform, YouTube literally stops showing your videos to as many people, and it's easy to fall into this downward spiral. And that's why I'm really trying to catch myself right now and remind myself these moments are the most significant moments, because
I can either relax, feel bad for myself, or I can make sure that I keep moving forward. Because even though I'm not moving forward, if I keep trying to move forward, at least I'm not gonna go 2 steps back, right? Maybe it's only 1 step back, maybe I'm just staying in a standstill for now, but eventually, I know from all the past experience in my life, the tides will turn in terms of YouTube, in terms of these investments, even if there's some short-term losses here. I can't give up. Bro, workout complete. Little boost from the workout, I gotta say. Even though there is something else that actually been going well the last week, that is my sleep. I've been sleeping like a baby. I've been trying to go to bed earlier at like 10:30 instead of 12:30. Not drinking too much liquid before bed. I'll still get up, go to the bathroom once, but not twice anymore. And the real star of the show has got to be my mattress. It is just perfect. And that is why I'm happy to say today's video is sponsored by Helix. In case you're not familiar, Helix Sleep offers premium mattresses customized to fit your needs, conveniently delivered right to your door. It all starts with their sleep quiz that matches you with the perfect mattress based on your body type and sleep preferences. For example, I alternate between my back and my side. I prefer a medium firm mattress, and based on that, I got matched with the Helix Midnight Luxe mattress. I've had this thing going on 2 years now, and it is undoubtedly the best mattress I've ever owned. I fall asleep quicker, stay asleep longer, and stay cooler throughout the night. And the best part is Helix delivers the mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. It comes rolled up in a box that's easy to set up. There's a 100-night sleep trial to test the mattress out and ensure that you love it. Not to mention, Helix mattresses come with a 10-year warranty. They offer financing options and offer flexible payment plans. So if you're ready to upgrade your mattress and level up your sleep quality, you can go to helixsleep.com/beast to get up to $200 off and get 2 free pillows. Just click that first link in description to take the sleep quiz and get started now. What is going on, bro? Welcome back to the video. During the workout, I had a couple super important thoughts come into my head that I want to share with you, because right now, if you're someone who's going through a dark, depressing time, I think these things could be life-changing for you. And right now, if you have the momentum in your favor and things seem to be going awesome, well then God bless you, brother, that's awesome. But at the same time, you have to be prepared for when things take a turn for the worse, because eventually that will happen. Life is not this awesome upward trajectory endlessly. The darkness will come, and if you're not prepared for it, you're gonna be fucked. So there's this quote that I'd like to think I came up with this. Someone else probably said it before me. We're gonna go ahead and say this, my quote. Pain is the greatest teacher. How to Beast 2022. And what this means is usually we do not internalize a lesson until pain teaches us the lesson. So early in my dating days, I was told that, look, if a girl seems not interested in you, then you also need to back off and give her some space. But of course, when it actually happens, 2 or 3 dates in, I started getting worried and asking her, hey, is everything okay? I started trying to set up the next date, and every time I would smother her, she would lose interest, and she was gone. And this probably happened with 3 or 4 girls I really liked before I realized, bro, you can't just keep doing this. You actually need to have self-control and back off. But I wouldn't have came to that lesson without that intense pain each time. And when I'm in a period of darkness like this, I need to find what is the lesson that pain is teaching me, because oftentimes that's the only thing that allows me to stop having obsessive, regretful thoughts. With the investments, because that's the biggest thing that's just eating away at me right now, I have to remember, just because it's easier to invest a year's worth of money in one swoop, you have to dollar cost average, bro, which basically means if I'm gonna invest $300K this year, let's divide that by the 12 months, and then each month drop, 25K a month, because that way you don't know when the market's gonna go up or it's gonna go down. And if I invested only 25K in the market back in January instead of 400K, well, I would have lost a little bit, but now I would have been investing the rest of that, and that'd be a lot better timing because the market's down now. And guess what? I already knew that's what I was supposed to do, but I hadn't had this painful lesson inside of me. And now that I have this, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. And now every time I catch myself being regretful and beating myself up inside my head, I remind myself, bro, we learned a lesson out of this. Ultimately, we're gonna level up because of this, even though it's painful now. You gotta let it go.
So there's a situation that happens pretty often in my Beast coaching program where a guy joins the program trying to level up his dating life. He hasn't had a date in like 3 months, 6 months, and then 4 or 5 weeks into the program, I'm on a call with him and he's like, David, I've had a really rough week. I'm feeling down. I'm like, all right, man, tell me what the situation is. And he's like, well, I had a couple dates this week and one of them was this awesome girl. And then after the date, she didn't hit me back up. She ghosted me. I'm like, damn, that sucks, man. But it seems like you have a lot higher quality problems than when you first joined. And you'll see, he'll usually sit there, think for a minute, and then his eyes will light up because in that moment he realizes the actual progress he made, even though he seems like he's in this really dark time. You see, humans, we're kind of messed up and we like finding problems regardless of what our current situation is. We have this tendency towards negativity. And that's why I found it really pays to ask yourself, are the problems I'm facing right now relative to the problems I was facing 3 months ago or 6 months ago? Are these higher quality problems? Because that will immediately give me perspective of like, okay, even though it seems like it sucks, I'm actually making progress here. So with YouTube, for example, I got so accustomed to that consistent growth that lately when that's wavered, it's killed me, right? But is this a higher quality problem? Well, a couple of years ago, if this was happening, I would be freaking out because all of my income and livelihood was tied to the YouTube performance. But we have built these businesses over the last few years, step by step, to the point where even when the YouTube performance wavers, the businesses have steadily increased their revenue. So really the views are kind of like a vanity metric now. And even though it kills me, man, because I want Beast Nation to grow and I want to see the views and the subscribers go up, it is a high quality problem to have. And it sucks because I could say that to myself, but like I still don't believe it, if I'm being honest.
Nothing like ooh, this lens got some stank on there. Little walk through the city at night. It's not super hot. We got puppy 1 and puppy 2 out here.
It's wicked hot.
It's been like 105 during the day, so it's
like
nice.
100.
It's ready. This building behind me here, that's the Facebook building. Then this building right here
Meta?
is the Google building. Yes, the Meta building. And then this new one right here that looks super dope in drone shots is a new Google building. That did not make a loud do it again? That doesn't work too well. But this is the spicy frozen margarita torchies. It's not on the menu, but my man here, Ramsey's, he hooks it up. He puts some type of like spicy liquor in there. You should ask if they'll do it at your torchies. They're probably not gonna do it like this though. The queso here is unreal, and my 2 go-to tacos, the Crossroads, like a smoked brisket, as well as the Trailer Park, it's like a fried chicken. The breakfast tacos here aren't like top tier, but the non-breakfast tacos, lunch and dinner tacos here, I will say I've hated on torchies in the past, they're pretty top tier. I gotta say the process of having to film this video and having to take some action today, it has me feeling a bit better. So thank y'all for holding me to the 2 videos per week every single week. I think that commitment to myself does help. It helps me avoid ever going into like a really bad funk because I have to do that, and then once I'm doing that, the filming, the editing, like everything else I got to do just naturally falls into place. Not that it's going well, but I'm gonna keep doing the things I got to do. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's pretty much the only one that I was gonna be able to make today. As a take-home message, I'll say that a lot of times, or a lot of people don't show the parts of their life when things don't feel like they're going well, but it's happening to everybody. So regardless who you're following on social media, just know that nobody's perfect. You don't idolize anyone because everyone has their high points and their low points. So yeah, just try to keep it real. If you made it to the end of the video, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, answer notifications on, because I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.